Hey guys, so yesterday I finally got around to seeing The Nice Guys. Um, this is a movie I've been looking forward to a hell of a lot. I've been looking forward to this movie more than like Neighbors 2 or Angry Birds movie. Honestly, I was wondering why. Almost was like, why didn't I just see that instead of both of them? Although I did enjoy Neighbors 2. If you didn't check my other review, I did not like Angry Birds. Um, this movie just looked like it was like my cup of tea. Like I like Shane Black. If you don't know who Shane Black is, he's the guy who directed Iron Man 3, but he's also wrote. Uh, I don't. I know definitely the first Lethal Weapon movie. I don't know how many of the other ones he did, but he has had this niche of making really good buddy cop comedies, and he's really good at it. And like Iron Man 3 was like something different for him, but other than that, he's stuck with making buddy cop comedies, and he's, like I said, really good at it. And also, this was starring Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, two people I like. It looked really goddamn funny. I love the trailers for this thing. It sold me like from the moment I saw it or any of the trailers. And like if you're wondering why I didn't do my review yesterday, I was just kind of a little busy. Just I had a really long day, let's just say, and I was surprised I even got to get the chance to see the Nice Guys yesterday because of my really long day, but I did. Um, but as far as the movie goes, did I like it? Yeah, I did. I really, really did. That movie I really enjoyed a lot. I liked The Nice Guys a lot. It was really funny. Really, really funny. It was actually a pretty goddamn good mystery. That it wasn't a very predictable mystery here. In the fact that like there were a couple twists and turns here and there that kind of kept my interest throughout the whole thing. Like what was really going on in this. Um, probably, but yeah, by halfway you do kind of know, but you do pretty much know what is going on. But it is kind of a good mystery, and it is a really good comedy. It is a really good buddy cop comedy. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe both are freaking hilarious in this movie. They, they Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is like the worst. I liked Ryan Gosling a lot in this movie. He he was the single worst private detective you've ever seen in your entire life. Honestly, his daughter does a lot more than he actually does. His daughter's more useful than he is, and it's pretty sad because like he just likes to get drunk, um, and he usually barely ever figures out a case, and he kind of, you know, kind of like misleads some people so that he can continue making money off them. Like there's this old lady in this movie that's hired him to try to find his niece or uh, her niece that she believes she saw in her window, and even though at the beginning of the movie you see this girl die, you know this character is dead, and it's established this character is dead, but this woman is determined that she seen her niece alive like a couple days after. He still continues to, even though he knows she's dead, he still continues to uh, basically milk her of her money and stuff like that. He's kind of a dick, but also not very good at his job. But he's really good. I love Ryan Gosling. He was pretty funny. He was pretty funny in this movie. I really liked it. Also love Russell Crowe. I'm a huge fan of Russell Crowe, and he was hilarious in this movie. He was Russell Crowe being Russell Crowe, a guy who just beats the shit out of people and sometimes murders people. Even though like towards the end he kind of starts seeing that maybe he shouldn't always murder people. I kind of like that. It kind of has a little bit of a story arc, and his character does. So does Ryan Gosling, but uh, they both these guys fit their roles perfectly. And they're really good in what they're in this movie. I also like the daughter in the movie. I thought she was very good because she's in this movie a lot. Like I said, she helps them throughout the whole movie. Ryan Gosling's daughter, um, throughout the whole movie, helps them solve this case, and honestly solves it herself more than either Ryan Gosling or Russell Crowe does. Like, I love the fact this movie this movie basically, the mystery involves, it's very weird. This is a very weird combination, but I'm not making this up. I didn't know a lot about a lot of the mystery going in. Um, it basically involves the auto industry, the porn industry, smog, uh, corruption. Uh, yeah, it's one of those it, it's a weird combination of things put into one mystery, and it works. It does. And it's set in the '70s, during the height of the pornography industry, the porn industry, and and like I said, also the automotive industry is in this. Also, this movie has a weird. If there is one complaint, is I really am not sure what the fuck this movie's trying to say about the auto industry by the end of this movie. Um, it kind of makes it like the message about the auto industry in this movie is that the Detroit auto industry is bad and they're all corrupt people. I'm like, what? It's like part of me is like, wait, what? Like, like they kind of hammer that in at the end of the movie, and I'm like, I don't know whether that's a little weird, especially since the auto industry is built on Detroit. Everything else. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me turn my light back on. There we go. My light goes off sometimes, so yeah, I would have been doing this review in the dark. But yeah, it has a weird moral about the auto industry. I was like, I'm not sure what the fuck it's trying to say. Um, Also, this is a minor complaint. I know this is really stupid, but being a Shane Black movie, I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't set in Christmas time. I thought it was. Pretty much every of his all of his movies that he does as of late have been set at Christmas time. Even Iron Man 3, but this one wasn't. I don't know why. I thought that was a little weird. Um, yeah, it was a little weird. Also, I was kind of hoping for like they had a chance maybe even for like a cameo of Robert Downey Jr. or somebody, because him and Downey Jr. and Shane Black are very good friends. That's how he ended up making Iron Man 3, because they were really good friends. I don't know. I was kind of hoping, but it didn't happen. Um, Also, I did forget to mention Kim Basinger is in this movie. She doesn't have a big role, but you've seen her in the trailers, and her role is basically what you see in the trailers. She is good. I like seeing Kim Basinger. I was saying that on my way into the movie theaters. Like, I don't ever see her much in movies anymore, and I was pleased to see her. I love Kim Basinger. That girl has not aged one goddamn bit, and she's good in what she is, what a little role she is in this movie. She has a pivotal role. I'll say that. Um, yeah, I highly recommend this movie. It's a fucking shame that this movie did not do well at the box office, and Angry Birds did. Really, fucking really. We wonder why there isn't like any good movies out. Right now. People want to bitch about like the state of Hollywood and everything else, and the state of movies and everything else, but they continue seeing crap like Angry Birds and then skip stuff like Nice Guys, and even fucking Neighbors too. Really, this is why we don't get good movies anymore, right? People, you gotta wake up to that. Yeah, like I said, I would recommend Nice Guys. I don't even need my phone for what trailers I got. I only got one new trailer, and that was for the Jason Bourne movie. I hadn't got a trailer for that yet. Yeah, eh. It looks good. That's all I gotta say about it. It looks good. Jason Bourne has never really been my thing. I know that's really pretty much sacrilege to say, but I never really got that much into the Jason Bourne movies. I've seen them all. I enjoyed the second and third one a lot. I thought they were both very good movies. I've only seen them once. Pretty much all of the movies I've only seen once. This, uh, I remember, I remember not liking the first one. I thought the Bourne Legacy was okay. It was kind of just very convoluted. That was the problem with that movie. If you've only seen those movies once, it's kind of hard to follow to the rest of the films because like you have to be a real big fan of those films to kind of really follow the story. Sometimes I found, um, yeah, it looks alright. I like to bring back Matt Damon and Paul Greengrass is doing it. I love Paul Greengrass as a director, and I like Matt Damon. It's kind of a shame to do anything else with Jeremy Renner's character. I like Jeremy Renner in that movie. I like Jeremy Renner in general, so um, I thought he would have been a good replacement for Matt Damon, but whatever. I don't know if maybe they'll do a crossover one day. I don't know, but that's as far as the nice guys and trailers go. I'll be back later on this week with X Men Apocalypse, and until then, I'll talk to you guys later.